So we have another breaking news. Meyers has been traded to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, I think this is a very, very um, interesting move on both sides, especially on the Raiders, because of this. As you know, Meyers has been the number one wide receiver for the Raiders the last year or so, and even prior before him becoming number one wide receiver for the Raiders, he was an upcoming stud that definitely needed to be that guy for the team, and that's what he became. Now, as you know, the contract he wanted from the Raiders was much more than the Raiders wanted to offer him, so he was like, "Hey, trade me." And as you know, his stock went down big time this year as he hasn't had done the greatest. And let's just say the Raiders did a really bad move. They should have traded him prior than this. Because the Raiders, they only get a 4th and 6th round pick. Yeah, for Meyers, a number one wide receiver for your franchise that really didn't care this year. You could have gotten way more last year than this year. I'm going to say the steal for the Jaguars to get him. They needed a number 2 wide receiver behind the number 1, and Travis Hunter is out for a couple of weeks. Look for Meyers to be much more involved with the Jaguars. Also, he may go off and prove his contract worth for the Jaguars, or maybe for a different team after this year. But good move for the Jaguars to bring in a really good wide receiver that will do much better. He would just really stick with Las Vegas.